Welcome to our journey through the remarkable stories of scientists from developing countries. These women are breaking boundaries, pushing the frontiers of science, and transforming their communities. The Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World provides research, training, career development and networking opportunities for women scientists throughout the developing world at different stages in their careers.
The first thing is they helped me stay in my country and do the science I wanted in my country without needing to travel abroad to do it. And more importantly, they have exposed me to networks I never imagined I'd have.
It was really a struggle at the beginning because you know that if you have to do practical work, you need to have equipment. So I knew that since I came back home, so I knew that I would have a problem of equipment, but I wanted to have this challenge on me. The OWSD has really helped me a lot on my research career. While I was implementing the project, it has helped me on building a team because I was able to pay my students, I was able to pay my collaborator, and also I was able to pay sometimes childcare when it was needed. And also you get a kind of credibility to the international community.
Early Career Fellowship also emphasizes mentoring researchers and students so that their scientific capability is grown. After being a part of this project, 2 of my researchers have gotten full scholarship to pursue their PhD in immunology and virology in reputed university in the US. And this is a huge asset for the country as well because these researchers plan to come back to Nepal after their training.
Our journey begins with the delicate balance of nature, where every small creature plays a critical role in sustaining life. In Guatemala, Dr. Eunice Enriquez explores the world of bees, whose existence is intricately tied to the health of our ecosystems. By understanding how these pollinators interact with their environment, she sheds light on the broader impacts of climate change and human activity.
Los meliponinos son un grupo que en Guatemala cuentan con 33 especies. La miel se le atribuyen muchas propiedades medicinales y nosotros tratamos de publicar nuestros resultados no solo en revistas científicas, sino que también hacemos varios documentos de difusión para que en un lenguaje un poco más digerido, más fácil de leer, pueda llegar a las comunidades.
From understanding nature's resilience, we move to pioneering techniques for converting waste into useful materials. In Nepal, Dr. Prativa Pandey is transforming discarded lemons into valuable pharmaceutical compounds, addressing both environmental pollution and the issue of food waste.
Food waste is an alarming global issue where 1/3 of the food is wasted worldwide. Looking at the context of Nepal, 37% of the total fruit production is shared by citrus fruits, and at least 10 to 15% of that citrus fruit is wasted. Most of the citrus fruit waste are dumped in landfill as well as in water resources, which creates huge environmental issue related to greenhouse emissions, which causes health issues for people. My plan is to add value to the waste from citrus fruits, specifically orange and lime, by extracting highly valuable bioactives, which is therapeutically active chemicals, to have their uses in pharmaceutical industry, nutraceutical industry, and also cosmetic industries.
Continuing our focus on recycling, Dr. Pendo Bigambo in Tanzania tackles textile waste. Her work finds sustainable solutions for discarded clothing, highlighting the importance of reducing waste and rethinking how we manage materials.
The Tanzanian second-hand clothing sector is very big. There is a lot of clothing that have been worn very fast and been discarded very fast in the developed world. And I realized that the environmental effects are very huge. Like you'll visit some people at their homes and you'll find them burning their dirty. And within those dirty, they will also contain some clothing, you emit gases which are not good for the environment, the greenhouse gases. For our case, we are trying to reduce the amount of waste that is discarded through landfill or incineration by reusing the material through the electrospinning technique.
As we move from recycling to the quest for clean energy, we arrive in the Republic of Congo. Dr. Maryse Nkwa's research focuses on harnessing renewable energy, aiming to provide sustainable power solutions that meet environmental and community needs.
We have the most powerful river in Africa, Congo, but we are still lacking energy supply for all the population. We are working to develop a hybrid system from different renewable energy resources like biomass and solar panel. We use our design to bring it to Mbano Island. And for me, it was more than the joy to see people using affordable and clean energy, electricity. Now they are sure they will not go across Brazzaville in order to have some vaccine or to have some medicine. Children could read during the night with the electricity. And this is just a win-win for me.
From tackling waste to innovating energy solutions, the journey of sustainable development takes us now to Malawi. Here, Elizabeth Bandason is pioneering safer agricultural practices to protect lives and the environment. Her work underscores the importance of integrating safety into sustainability.
The pesticides we spray on our crops, we actually eat them directly. Could it be possible that I could also explore the sense of smell in insects and how can it be used in agriculture to reduce the toxins? You don't actually need all that chemical to spray it on your crop. Small concentration would actually steer or move insects away from your crops without killing them. So my inspiration came in to reduce the chemical exposure and we leave the environment as stable as it's supposed to be.
Just as agriculture is vital for sustenance, so too is livestock farming. Dr. Winfred Mooney Mulwa in Kenya is revolutionizing food preservation with magnetic refrigeration. Her innovations ensure efficient storage for camel milk, demonstrating the critical intersection of technology and sustainable agriculture.
The northeastern part of Kenya is characterized by dry condition, leading to low production of food and especially to the livelihood, as camel milk is the main source of protein and income. The work that I'm currently doing is to develop a refrigerator which will not use wind power, it will not use solar energy, and it will not use hydroelectricity. It is going to use magnetic field to provide cooling effect. The target group is marginalized camel farmers. They are actually excited about the technology. They have been paying $1,030 per month for the electricity which they use in maintaining the milk at 4 degrees Celsius. When I install for them this magnetic refrigerator, they will not be using any money. They will not be paying any money for their electricity.
Finally, we explore the deep connection between our genes and our environment in Jordan. Dr. Rana Dajani studies how societal and environmental factors influence genetic expression, bridging the gap between our biological heritage and the social world around us.
My research is in two main areas. The first one is I study the genetics of ethnic populations in Jordan. And the question that I wanted to ask that nobody had asked before was, can an epigenetic signature of trauma on a particular generation be transmitted across multiple generations? Epigenetics is a new field of study. It's how the environment impacts your DNA expression. And part of what we do is saying that through evolution, we have evolved to cope with trauma, not just in a negative way, but also in a positive way. How are we resilient? How do we maintain our resilience in the face of trauma?
These remarkable scientists illustrate how diverse approaches in science contribute to a sustainable and interconnected future. Their work underscores the transformative power of innovation, commitment, and the unifying quest to address global challenges. The Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World proudly supports these trailblazing women, believing deeply in their potential to drive profound change and foster the improvement of our planet for generations to come.